Von Richthofen had divided Jasta 11 into two flights, and while one of these Ketten would be up patrolling, the other would be on hand at the airfield ready to scramble aloft if needed. On April 5th, the Red Baron led his Kette of 5 planes into the air after the telephone rang and reported a flight of 6 English two-seaters crossing the lines. The enemy planes were a type he'd never seen before. The planes were Bristol F-2Bs, a new design the High Command was pinning great hopes on. The Brisfit, as the planes would soon be called by their crews, had been designed to operate as a two-seat fighter. A 190 horsepower Rolls-Royce Falcon engine pulled the sturdy machine to the respectable speed of 115 miles per hour, and although large for a fighter, the new Bristol possessed decent maneuverability and a good rate of climb. The most promising feature of this new fighter was the armament. The pilot had use of a synchronized Vickers machine gun, while the observer defended the tail of the plane with a pair of ring-mounted Lewises. While the Bristol F-2B represented a radical departure in the development of the fighter, the tactics employed by the first Brisfit crews would fail them, and the operational career of the new machines would begin disastrously. No. 48 Squadron was the unit given the honor of testing the new machine in battle. The commander of No. 48 was Captain W. Leif Robinson, who'd been awarded the Victoria Cross the previous year for being the first pilot to shoot down a Zeppelin over English soil. On April 5th, Robinson was leading his 6 Brisfits over the lines for the first time when he encountered the 5 fighters of Jasta 11, led by the bright red Albatross. Accustomed to the standard tactics employed by two-seaters, the Bristols pulled into a tight defensive formation, and within minutes the Germans claimed 4 victories over their foes. 2 of the machines fell before von Richthofen's guns, bringing his score to 36. Captain Robinson was forced down by Lieutenant Festner of Jasta 11 and was to spend the rest of the war in captivity. By now, Manfred von Richthofen's word was taken as the gospel by the German fighter service, and when he reported that the new Bristols possessed no threat, his opinion was passed on to the other frontline units. Von Richthofen's initial report concerning the Brisfit would not be without its consequences. When the Royal Flying Corps changed their tactics and began using the large fighter in a more offensive role, the machine proved itself highly successful, and quite a few German airmen met their fate by not taking the Bristol's threat seriously.